Hidden deep within China's vast landscape lies a forgotten chapter of human history, one carved into mountains, buried beneath earth, and etched into stone. Across the country, hundreds of ancient structures exist that defy conventional understanding. Pyramids older than history books admit. Stone blocks so large modern cranes couldn't move them. Cave systems so precise they rival today's engineering marvels. And yet most of these structures remain unexcavated, unexplored, and, perhaps most curiously, unacknowledged. What if we told you these weren't just scattered anomalies, but the remnants of an advanced civilization, one lost to time, silenced by catastrophe, and censored by modern authorities? The Yangshan Quarry near Nanjing holds what may be the largest cut stone in human history, estimated to weigh over 16,000 tons, 13 times heavier than the largest block at Baalbek in Lebanon. This massive megalith raises a simple but profound question: how was this possible? With no known method of transportation even today that could move such a stone, the presence of such a block suggests a lost technology beyond anything attributed to ancient China. The quarry site is littered with evidence of high-precision cuts, square lifting cavities, and smooth surfaces that suggest an advanced quarrying technique. But the mystery doesn't stop at Yangshan. All across China, cave systems like the Longyou Caves display an architectural sophistication that shouldn't exist. Discovered accidentally in 1992, beneath what villagers believed were bottomless ponds, these massive man-made caves are carved into sandstone with flat ceilings, symmetrical walls, and chisel marks so uniform they resemble those left by modern machines. Spanning over 11,000 square feet each and reaching the height of 10-story buildings, the caves are completely absent from any historical record, despite China's long-standing tradition of meticulous documentation. These caves weren't isolated efforts. Just 100 miles away lie the Huashan Grottoes, another vast complex with over 36 hand-carved caves, each mirroring the engineering characteristics of Longyou. The same machine-like tool marks can be found in Petra, Baalbek, and even Egypt's Aswan Quarry. In Heijin City Fortress, the story repeats: vast cave dwellings, advanced structural layouts, and no historical explanation for their construction. And then there's Guyaju, the largest cliff dwelling in China, with 117 caves and over 350 chambers carved into solid granite. It looks more like a stone city than a cave complex, complete with carved beds, flues, windows, water collection systems, and even multi-story designs. The sophistication on display is staggering. Yet again, no one knows who built it. No records, no cultural lineage, just silence. If these feats of engineering weren't enough, we then arrive at Sanxingdui, an archaeological site in Guanghan that stunned the world in 1986. There, workers unearthed sacrificial pits filled with over 13,000 artifacts, giant bronze masks with exaggerated features, gold and jade objects, a 9-foot-tall bronze statue, and intricate designs that have no precedent in Chinese culture. Some believe this civilization didn't belong to the Chinese historical timeline at all. The craftsmanship, metallurgy, and symbolic forms suggest something entirely unique. And then comes the most chilling part. Many of the objects were deliberately broken, burned, and buried, as if someone wanted this culture erased from memory. Or perhaps, as others speculate, it was the victim of a sudden cataclysm, one so devastating that all trace of its people vanished, leaving only their bronze ghosts behind. But what if the most significant discovery is still being hidden in plain sight? Across Shaanxi province and other regions of China, over 200 pyramids rise quietly from the earth, many of them shrouded by trees planted at the government's urging. The largest of these is the fabled Great White Pyramid, which some researchers believe stands over 1,000 feet tall, twice the height of Egypt's Great Pyramid of Giza. Constructed with what would require over 50 million tons of stone, the sheer scale is hard to grasp. And yet, access to these pyramids is restricted, excavation forbidden. Most people in China don't even know they exist, but satellite imagery reveals their secrets. These pyramids are aligned precisely to the Earth's cardinal directions. Some even appear to match the stars, particularly the constellation Gemini, when it rose during the spring equinox millennia ago. This slight 14-degree misalignment matches the Earth's axial precession cycle, suggesting the pyramids could be tens of thousands of years old. Even more intriguing is their layout. When the pyramid complexes of Xi'an, Giza, and Teotihuacan are compared, they show a near-identical alignment and structure, each mirroring Orion's belt and each lying along a near-straight line across the globe. How could three civilizations, separated by oceans and millennia, have built with such identical cosmic precision? Was this coincidence or evidence of shared knowledge from a forgotten global civilization? The mystery deepens when we consider the Terracotta Army. Discovered in 1974, this vast necropolis of over 8,000 life-sized soldiers was built to protect Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife. But most don't know that this army sits at the edge of yet another massive, unexcavated pyramid. The emperor's tomb itself has never been opened, allegedly protected by lethal traps and a lake of mercury. Ancient texts claim it was designed as a miniature cosmos, with rivers of flowing mercury and a night sky ceiling embedded with pearls. If true, the level of symbolism and engineering suggests a spiritual and scientific worldview far more advanced than previously imagined. Throughout Chinese history, figures like the Yellow Emperor, Huangdi, are revered as civilizational founders, credited with inventing written language, medicine, architecture, and metallurgy. But Huangdi is not unique. In Mesopotamia, the Apkallu; in Egypt, Thoth; in Mesoamerica, Quetzalcoatl, all bringers of knowledge who appear after great disasters. Many researchers believe these were survivors of an ancient global civilization destroyed in a cataclysm, passing down fragments of lost wisdom to the world's early cultures. Could this explain the sudden rise of pyramid building, astronomy, and mathematics in so many isolated corners of the ancient world? So what are we left with? The Yangshan Quarry with its impossible monolith, the Longyou Caves with their precision drilling, the Guyaju complex with multi-level granite dwellings, and the 200-plus pyramids of China. None of these are illusions. They are real, they are massive, and they were built by someone. We may never know the name of this civilization, but its legacy, written in stone, calls out from beneath China's ancient soil, challenging us to reconsider where we came from and who we might have forgotten. If you found this journey fascinating, subscribe to Awakened Epochs for more.